You were RBI Governor. When Dr. Shaktikanta Das was brought in, there was a lot of sniggering saying that here is a former bureaucrat. He's being brought in because they didn't like the likes of Raghuram Rajan running the RBI as independently as they were. Looking back, how do you assess the manner in which the RBI is being run right now?
Look, I don't want to comment on Shaktikant. I think he's done. I think the RBI has performed really well over the years. I think the image that we didn't cooperate with the government is a wrong one. Certainly, in my time, I spent a lot of time with Mr. Jaitley, and everything we did was with full information to the government, including the asset quality review, including every interest rate. I never hiked interest rates in the BJP regime, much as it seems like the BJP goes after me for raising rates. I cut interest rates in the BJP regime. Nobody sort of recognized that. I raised interest rates when the Congress was in power because I thought we had done enough. But everything was discussed with the Prime Minister. Everything was discussed with the Finance Minister. There was this notion that somehow there was a fight between the RBI. No, we got a lot of things done.
I didn't get a clear answer. I didn't understand what he said. Do you think the RBI is being run competently and independently, or do you see it being run at this moment as being subservient to the interests of the central government?
I think there was a need for cooperation during the pandemic, and the RBI cooperated with the government.
And at this moment?
Why would there be a divergence? My guess is Mr. Shaktikant Das goes to the Prime Minister and the Finance Minister, and like previous RBI governors, explains what he needs to do to bring inflation under control. And my guess is that, like many governments before, they accept that here is a professional giving me a sense of what needs to be done, and this is what has to be done.
There's a monetary policy review coming up in a couple of days from now. I want to understand your outlook on interest rates. Dr. Das told us recently at the Business Today Banking Summit that he sees interest rates regime in general being high for long. What's your outlook? What do you think, as a top central banker, the Indian RBI, Indian Federal Reserve should be doing and should be happening internationally?
Look, I don't want to comment on India's monetary policy. People think I know more than I do, and I don't. So let me comment on international policy. Rates are going to be higher for longer than markets expect, and therefore it is going to be very hard for an emerging market to be out of sync with that. So in that sense, I have no dispute with what you said.